Get out of your comfort zone, but stay in your zone. I want to say that, man, because you're going to have to get from being uncomfortable when it comes to how you normally do things, your normal routine of the way you utilize your time. You're going to have to do a little extra. You're going to have to go to bed early or wake up earlier. You're going to have to multitask. The main thing is multitask. A lot of times we can multitask and we won't do it. Like we say, oh, I'll do this later. It's okay. I'll do this here in a minute. And I'm like, why you can't do it now? Like, for instance, I had to take a trip real quick. So I'm taking this trip. I'm on my way back. And while I'm taking this trip, I've been on the phone trying to line a couple things out. And now I'm coming to you with a video. So I'm driving and I'm getting everything lined out, get my thoughts lined out. And I realize how important it is to multitask and get out your comfort zone. A lot of times we'll put things off. Oh, I'll do this later. I do it then. And then something come up and then you can't do it then. Or this come up or this come up. You know what I mean? Life always tends to bring us certain dilemmas or certain changes we have to make at the last minute sometime because, life happens. So while life is happening, I think if we utilize that time like what I'm doing now, killing several birds with one stone, I think that we can get above the hump. You know what I mean? But we have to be willing to do that. We have to be willing to get out of our comfort zone, but stay in our zone. And staying in your zone is remembering why you're doing something. Remembering that, hey, I want to critique this particular trait about myself. You know what I mean? This is what I do. You know what I mean? I want to get this down because this is what I do. When I do this, it's a no-brainer for me. It's like, saying my name. So I think that when we're building ourselves and we're building our independence, we have to think the same way. We literally have to think the same way. We have to think, okay, I'm in this situation. How can I get out of it instead of just saying, oh, I'm in a situation. Life is bad for me. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got bills to pay. We got to figure things out, man. I think like in life is always going to be something. There's always going to be some type of hurdle we have to climb or jump over, you know what I mean, in order to get to that destination. So I think it's just important to utilize our time. Utilize your time and learn how to stay focused on what you're doing it for. Stay in your zone. You know what I mean? Stay in your zone, man. Just, do you. And I think that that's a problem for a lot of people because we tend to want to focus on what someone else doing. We tend to want to compare what we doing to what they're doing, or how they makeup look to ours, or how his shoes look to mine. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I really think that you have to learn how to give someone else their compliment, give someone else their shine, and be able to feel comfortable and secure in your own. You know what I mean? Like, hey, brother, I like what you're doing, but I don't allow what you're doing to intimidate me to stop what I'm doing or to think that I can't do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So just stay in your zone, man. Stay in your zone. Get out your comfort zone. I just think that's important. It's 2021, man. Things going to remain the same if you keep doing the same thing. So just remember that, man. The rule of insanity is to do the same thing but expect something different, man. Do something different this year. Do something different. Get out your comfort zone. Stay in your zone. HogOn.